and we as such don't really know very much about them. Very often we think this is just some kind of magic that has been happening, or some sort of duping people are doing. I think it's important for us to have information, and we must have evidence. I am going to today provide you both information and evidence. For information, we're going to talk with Dr. Karthik Reddy of the SLNS Nature Care Hospital, and he's going to tell us what all the hospital does, what are the kind of ailments they treat, what is the treatment that they offer. And we're also going to talk with Dr. Kumari, Vice Chancellor of National Law University at Odisha, on her experience at the Nature Care Hospital. I'm going to begin with Dr. Karthik Reddy. So Dr. Reddy, if you could tell us exactly what are the kind of ailments with which people come to the hospital, and what is the treatment you offer to them?
Yeah, we get all kinds of cases. Majorly we get autoimmune disorders. There are 75 different kind of AI, means autoimmune disorders. Out of lupus is a majority cases. Systemic lupus erythematosus is an autoimmune disorder where our own body immunity cells will attack our own immunity will attack on our own body cells. This is a soft connective tissue disorder, which is soft in nature, like a cartilage or a kidney or a heart. So these are the important areas it can affect, where soft tissue gets affected. So immunity has a different function to fight against virus, bacteria, and repairing cells. These patients in conventional medicines, they give steroids to suppress the immunity, because immunity is a villain here. So they try to kill the immunity once they start treating with steroids and many kinds of suppressants. The disease will be in control. But later, immunity has other functions, like to protect against bacteria and virus. They manifest diseases. So at that point of time, the conventional allopathy medicine say that they have antibiotics, and they try, if one antibiotic is given, ciprofloxacin or tetracycline, it is not effective at second time, third time, because the drug resistance will develop in the body, and over a period of time, over a couple of years, they try all kind of, and we get multi-active bacteria, drug resistance, antibiotic resistance. So this is where we have done everything, and we have done.
And it gets categorized as incurable, and nothing more can be done.
Yes, nothing more can be done after that.
Whereas actually speaking, the treatment itself is the part of the problem.
Yes. So actually that was not a part of a problem initially. Initially the immune system was a problem. When they are trying to deal with the immune system, the other problems will crop up with immunosuppressive drugs.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to inform here that my sister had come here way back in 1991, and she had SLE on steroids, and the side effects, 6 months of steroids, the side effects have started appearing. She was growing facial hair, her face has become a little big, it's got a swollen kind of a thing, the whole body was reacting, and doctors had told us with steroids she will survive for 10 years. Within 20
and without steroids she won't survive.
Yeah, but she has to be on steroids for the whatever period she survives. And when she came here, she was the first patient here dealt with SLE, and after that they've done hundreds of cases. And so more than 30 years now, she has been without any medicine. She still followed the diet they prescribed, and she had no relapse. So for me, it's a miracle of the nature, which they have been able to master
and
trigger.
So Dr. Reddy, what is the kind of treatment you offer at the hospital?
We have various treatment modalities like diet therapy, massage therapy, acupuncture, mud therapy. Very simple, natural, non-invasive and natural treatments. There is no side effect for these treatments, and the patient capacity to repair body improves with these treatments.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Kumari was just telling me about a patient who came a few days back with a paralytic stroke, came on a stretcher and went back walking.
Yes, he was affected with brain on right side of the body. He got affected, hemiplegia. He was unable to walk on his own legs, and his hand movements was completely paralyzed. with acupuncture and massage, diet. He came to normal, but still there is some 25% recovery.
Takes time.
Yeah, so it has 70% he has recovered. Now he's on his own legs, able to eat and walk.
So readers, listeners, you can then see that what we are hearing from both Dr. Kumari and Dr. Reddy is this, that when we are being told that there is no hope, actually there's a lot of hope within our own bodies if we are willing to sort of listen to or to look at things outside the usual frame. And I think that's basically what we're trying to do for you with this video. So, Dr. Kumari, you were telling me that you've come here on a, like, what you call a health retreat. If you could tell us something about it, because Dr. Reddy was talking about severe illnesses. But when you say health retreat, it gives a different kind of a picture. So can you...
I certainly feel that they need to add to their hospital name the health retreat part also. Because for me it went rejuvenating. When I came here, I did not have a disease which I needed treatment for, but I've been here and I know that how the body rejuvenates here. In fact, Dr. Reddy's father, who was initially running this hospital with his wife, we call her Dr. Amma. So they had told me at that time that no, we have vehicles, we get them serviced regularly. When do we get a body servicing done? So for me that was new concept that no, wait, the body also needs servicing. And since my cancer operation in 2018 and thereafter hernia operation, I was feeling that I need a body rejuvenation. So also with COVID in between, so I was feeling a lot of lethargy in my body. So I came with that idea, and I told Dr. Reddy, day one, I got 3 things which I want to be looked after. One is my weight. I'm still overweight, but I've lost about 4 kg in the last 21 days. The second one was that my stomach after the hernia operation and since my cancer operation also had this dragging feeling, because of which I certainly had to wear a belt, but despite the belt, by the evening I would still be holding my stomach like that. It was a little aching and a little paining. And then there are in this knee which has taken a lot of battering during the years and it was paining. So I wasn't able to walk long distances. And it was standing for a long time means 5-10 minutes. I was beginning to look at some resting place or something to sit. That's all. And 3 things I looked after. And for me, it was almost magical that within 4-5 days, my knees had stopped paining, and it was a new feeling for me. For years, I've been living with this pain. And for me to even discover that I'm stepping up and down, I do not have pain. That was a discovery that you can step up and down without a pain. Still, the knees need to be strengthened more, but it's for me miracle. And also the feeling was that I felt very bouncy and a lot of energy. And I was telling Dr. Karthik that I want to run, I want to jump, I want to skip. I used to do skipping earlier. So I said, no, not yet. But the feeling of energy was very, very great. And now I'm doing 2 kilometers in the morning, 2 kilometers in the evening.
And this is the same person who couldn't walk for a few steps and you were tired.
Yeah, no, I was walking with a lot of pain, but certainly not long distances. But standing at one place became almost unthinkable. 5-7 minutes, people are standing and chatting around, and I said, okay, can I have a chair somewhere? So that has changed tremendously. I gone with them to the market and in the store. They were doing a lot of shopping and I was just waiting there. I think for about an hour I was standing and I felt no pain. I said, wow. So for me this has been, and this is not the first time I've been here.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to ask you, that is this your first time?
No, I came here I think first time 93. So that was body servicing. But one time I did come here in a very critical condition. I had taken some medicine for my skin allergy, and that has caused me a very serious reaction. It's called Steven Johnson reaction. I was in the hospital in Delhi for 12 days, and my skin was peeling all over. My whole mucous membrane had gone off, so even when I closed my lips, they would join together, open, blood will drip. So I was in that very, very bad situation after the 12 days of treatment in the hospital. So I came here and they put me to all kinds of baths. They gave me sun bath, they gave me neem bath, they gave me aloe vera bath. There was something called I call it khichdi bath, I don't know what you call that.
Yeah, rice kanji.
Rice kanji bath. So there all kinds of, and certainly massage and whatever else, the kind of diet they give is very different. And I went back looking beautiful. They have those pictures of me, in fact, in their history book, when the way I came back and then I went back. It was tremendous, and for me the recovery was really good.
Amazing.
So I've been through that process also. Then when I was myself in a pretty bad shape when I came, and went back with healthy skin, and even now this time, my skin is actually shining.
Right.
You can see
I
that.
can vouch for that. Yes.
Yeah, and when I came, I had wrinkles in a lot of places, especially here as well. Today, no wrinkles, and everybody who looks at my face is, oh, it's glowing, and and also the tone, the muscle tone, it was kind of very loose. Now with all the massage and all the treatment they're giving, it's a completely different feel that to be touching also. So it's been really, really good.
So viewers, what you have heard is that you want treatment for what you consider to be incurable illnesses, or something where you're told there's no hope whatsoever, you're going to be on medication all your life. It's not true. The treatment is there within your body. If you come to the SNMS Nature Cure Hospital, they could actually help you trigger that. You've also heard from Dr. Kumari that if you're feeling out of sorts, you're feeling something is not okay, just as you get your car serviced, get yourself serviced. This is the place to come. It's both the hospital and the health retreat. Thank you so very much. I hope this is something which has opened whole vistas for you.
And it is at BB Nagar
Yes.
in Telangana.
Yeah.